And now it's time for Sippin' and Schmoozin'.
You're not going to sing to him, are you?
Getting to know you.
Oh, no.
Getting to know all about you.
That's bad.
Getting to like you. Getting to hope you like me.
Not bad.
Haven't you noticed? Suddenly we're all bright and breezy because of all the wonderful and new things we're learning about you here today. The Millen Sisters, sipping and schmoozing.
I think you might have to learn that.
You can't get that at Jimmy Fallon. You can't get that.
You know
he
what?
won't do it.
You guys need to tell him the truth. Just tell him the truth. He can stop. I want him to stop, period. You can tell him the truth. Don't worry about it. It won't hurt
I don't
his
think
feelings.
it's that bad.
Okay, not that bad.
I think it's the effort that counts.
Well, watch this, you guys, because I'm going to go first to her website, okay?
Okay.
Their website. Now let me see how much, because I want to work this. Wait, watch this. Yes, that's right. Watch while I read their bio. Ladies and gentlemen, the Millen Sisters. Imagine being so mesmerized by two silky voices that are so velvety smooth that they stop listeners in their tracks. Sonia, Nicole, and Sabrina A. Millen, simply known as the Millen Sisters, are singers, actresses, models, and songwriters. They hail from a small town in New Jersey, but now reside in Los Angeles to fulfill their dreams of show business. These soul sisters are a reflection of the sounds of Motown and the girl groups of the 60s, 70s era, with strong rhythm and melodies mixed with soul intensity of Sax's very own Sam and Dave. Remember them? And the Philadelphia sound of the 3 Degrees and the OJs. By the tender age of 10, the twins had New York City rockin' at amateur night at the Apollo, singing a rendition of the Clark Sisters' very own Is My Living in Vain. The sisters were the faces to one of the most recent Got Milk campaign, White Gold is White Gold, and also as the Calcium Twins. Wow. The campaign consisted of nearly a dozen commercials and a 20-minute short film, 3 music videos, an interactive website, MySpace and Facebook pages, and several print ads in Teen Vogue, 17, Cosmo Girl, People Magazine, Rolling Stone Magazine, among others. Wow. They were part of the spring 2010 Los Angeles Downtown Fashion Week. They modeled in famed fashion icon, hope I say this right, Alakazia Couture hat collection with fashion show attendees Tashina Arnold and Brooke Hogan, and with guest host Lisa Ray. Now, funny how we...
Don't be talking. Stop it.
Okay, all right. You know, they are doing it all, ladies and gentlemen. They are doing concerts and music. The sisters are regulars at LA Fashion Week, and we're in 944 magazine as well as other news and radio outlets. Wow. The enterprising sisters are ready to take the music industry by storm. Look out for the Millen Sisters to bring love, comforting lyrics, and soul back to our music.
Woo. Very good.
You know, they have a lot of stuff. You know, the thing with them, first of all, welcome, ladies, and you do. I'm going to let the pictures come up so they can see. But truly, you all have been busy.
Yes, we would love to be busier. That's what we're working on now.
I like that.
Oh, yeah. So true. You know, and for me, it's amazing because they keep the grind going. I mean, they keep, and I think I met them at the Pan African, and they were being featured in the film Let Clay Be Clay.
Yes.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Well, you know, there's a bunch of things you got to ask, first of all, because of being twins, which, you know, people say is a special kind of connection, certainly a unique experience, and they talk about, too, when identical twins, too, which means that you had that cell that split, and to have all that, just to know what goes into that on a science level. So it's always fascinating for people to talk to twins. But so tell me about your early days with your sisters?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just coming up, what was it like just starting out as a twin?
Oh, it's fun. I
Yeah.
mean, it has its challenges, especially when we're younger, but we're best friends and we don't want or let anybody get in the way of us. So
Yeah, it's like you were born with a best friend, so you do everything together. So it just came naturally with us performing together and doing everything together. We love cooking, so we cook together and all that kind of good stuff.
Are there other siblings in the family? Are you two it?
Oh yeah, we have
There's
an
others.
older sister that grew up with us, and then we have two older sisters that from my dad that
Okay.
they lived in Philly, and we grew up in Jersey.
Man, so is there a history of other twins in the family? Because sometimes they're
no.
really
Not that we know of.
Well, we do have twins that's fraternal, boy and girl. But,
Okay.
And triplets, but it doesn't like it's not like every
Yeah, we
it's
don't.
not like a lot of us. It's not a lot.
Okay.
Of us.
Yeah, we never even met them,
No.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so interesting because that gets you started off and then expanding into your personalities and creativity. Now,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
did you discover that?
It kind of takes time when you're a twin because when you're younger, everyone just always thinks that you're one. You know, when we were young, we hated to share a can of soda. Like, can we just have one soda each? You know, we're one person. We're not to get. You know,
Or when we were in school, people
Just-
like would give us like a 2x2 pocket
one
size
pocket-sized picture.
photo
Like,
for the both of us.
That's
you
what
know.
kind of friend is that? You know?
What difference does it make?
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
look the same.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we would have just put one 2x2 in our room in our dresser. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, that was a challenge just growing up, finding our different places in life and who we want to become, you know, because as you get older, it sort of changes.
Now, how about your parents? So how did they take all this in? Because I assume it has to be so, at least from your point of view, it has to be somewhat of a challenge to have these two. Yeah, it has to be a challenge.
Well, our mom would say that it wasn't really a challenge for her taking care of us because she's just a mom and she always says that, oh, everything was just fine. It wasn't that difficult.
Yeah, she tries to make it seem like, oh, it was nothing. When the doctor told me, you know, I was cool with it. And I'm like, I guess just being a strong woman that she is, it just came naturally to her.
Yeah.
She's such a mother. But yeah, as we got older, it was kind of different because our mom loves us dressing the same and
Yeah.
loves us wearing the same hair and all that kind of stuff. And we're like, you know, we're getting older. You don't
Right.
have to dress the same. So,
Right.
I mean, that's a little bit different because she kind of still babies us because we're twins. I think.
My, oh, my, oh, my. My, oh, my. So now, and when it comes to other things, do you guys have similar tastes? Like
yeah.
in clothes
Oh,
or
yeah.
music?
Fashion,
Yeah, we
fashion,
do.
Really?
music.
Yeah.
We love to sing foods.
How about people? Like you're at that age now where there are young men, I assume. You like the
Yeah.
same kinds of young men, or you like the?
No.
Huh.
No.
See that? I found the area.
It's not totally different, but it's a little different.
Yeah. Like she's a little bit more laid back and quiet. I'm a little bit more outgoing. So
Okay.
it works the same with
Yeah.
Okay.
with the men. And then as far as like music, like we like the same music, but she like indulges more into certain people than I do. Like she indulges more into Donny Hathaway. I indulge
love
more into
Donny
Curtis Mayfield
Huh.
and Isaac Hayes.
Really? So you guys get into that all old school? I got all of
Yeah,
that.
yeah, we're probably older than
yeah.
you. We've been around.
Whoa.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, let's take a look at your site here because this is impressive.
Thank you.
The package that you bring. I'm on the gallery page now, you all, where you get to see examples of the fashion and beautiful. Really, really a beautiful display. Did you go seeking out, for example, the fashion world? Did they just come to you?
It just kind of came natural to us, just being in a business and being so musical. We just love fashion. I mean, we love the Supremes and how they dress, and the Marvelettes and Vandellas and all of them. We love how they dress, and we would go out wearing our bouffants and pencil skirts. So it just came like, that's just us.
Yeah.
It's in our blood.
So that means that your family, they had to be playing certain music for you to get those influences. Because where did you go find Donny? Okay, for example, there's a generation ahead of you that doesn't really know Donny Hathaway.
I know, which is very sad. I mean, even though he had a short career, but I mean,
Yeah.
he's great. But as far as like growing up, our mom and dad didn't really have too many records. I don't know. I mean, it just came natural.
Yeah,
It's
we
just
come,
came
yeah,
natural.
we grew up listening to a lot of gospel in
Yeah.
our family, coming from a major church background. Our
Okay.
dad played the trombone in the band in church.
Okay.
We came from like an old school church, so it kind of
Yeah.
transitioned to like the R&B soul that was kind of old too. You know, singing old hymns and things like that in church. It's just something that we did when we were younger. And our mom, she didn't even know she didn't even know Otis Redding died. Like
Really?
she asked me like it was like 5 years ago. She was like, "Oh, he passed." I was like, "Yeah, Mom, you were alive. How come you don't know that?"
We have friends and associates like that, so it's not as unusual as you think. Believe me.
That's a big one.
Yeah,
That's a big one.
So then, how did you guys discover that music?
I think
it was just a gift
I
from
think
God.
it's
You
in
know,
our-
it's just
it's
it's
in
just
our
in
blood.
us.
Like
Yeah,
Donny
it's so
Hathaway.
natural.
Where did you run into Donny Hathaway? I mean, where did you?
I mean,
you were
I
just
have
out
no. I mean,
somewhere and it was playing, or
Well, I think with YouTube and the internet, that kind of gives you an outlet to listen to a lot of different.
it does
music.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, or even videos or live performances you would never see. But
Yeah.
we love going to like the old record stores and just picking up records and just getting some.
saw my-
yeah,
you
Yeah,
saw
some people
my-
that we may not have ever heard of, or maybe have had just one hit. You know.
yeah. We'll listen to it because some of that stuff is the best stuff. You know.
Well, that's funny because we have a show that we're planning for next season, where I'm. Those of you who can see the albums up there can know that I'm an avid music fan, and I did, just for the fun of it, over the last 3 years, I basically did a little over 30 remakes of classic music tracks that were just my favorite. And the idea that one day I would add, go on and finish recording them. I laid the music, we got the music done. And so one of the shows that we have coming up, we're actually going to be, that's the one we're going to be doing. We're going to be
cool.
tracking
That's a good idea.
all these old tracks. And it's funny, you will probably know some of the tracks.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's all the old school music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the B side. I'm the B side kind of girl. Yeah, it doesn't have to be Aretha Franklin's Respect. It could be Aretha Franklin's B side from like 1967, Lost Footage.
Vic, you hear
or something
that?
like that.
Yeah, I'm
So you know what, we used to pride ourselves on. The show we did last night was called The Quiet Storm. And we have group DJing sort of. So we have myself and Vic, and then we have Mac McAllister, who's a former DJ, 73 years old.
Oh, cool.
And it's coming from Port Townsend, Washington. He's in the chat room now. We also have PMC from Pittsburgh. And we mix it up, and we do a lot of that. Part of what we like to do is to pull out cuts from people that you know and love that you may not have ever heard, and
Exactly.
shock you with, you didn't know that track, huh?
Some of that
Yeah.
stuff is the best stuff, Some of the major hits are more commercial. It's
Yeah.
nice, it's good, but
But I always usually like the album fillers, like the sixth song in the album that's not a hit. No one ever heard of. It's always usually the best to me.
Well, we're going to get a chance to look at this. I still have a little bit more history. So tell me about the launching, the starting of the Millen Sisters. How did that come to be?
Well, we started out performing in the church, and then from there, different performances, and then soon after that, we moved out here to further pursue our career.
and we actually used to sing with our older sister, but she didn't want to sing anymore with
Yeah.
us. This was like when we were really young, and that's we sung at the Apollo with our older sister. We were called the New Generation, but she didn't like to practice, and every time we would practice, we would always get yelled at by her mom and dad, and that kind of whole thing, Jackson 5 type thing.
Right,
But
right.
it's all good. But yeah, she didn't like to practice, so our mom kicked her out the group.
Well, and some people, with different groups we've talked to, and it's a lot of the reasons that it kind of makes sense. Sometimes different people get tired. One group, which will go unnamed, got tired of working with Daddy. It was two of them could get along with Daddy, but the other one was like, I'm tired of working with Daddy. I want to be away from Dad. And that's why she left, with some groups, again, to be unnamed.
Yeah.
So there's all kind of family dynamics. Sometimes people want to do a different kind of music,
Yeah.
and those things too. So that can be an issue. But you two obviously were able to keep that going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm looking at the website. You have music. Tell us about obviously modeling, right? Because you get all of that. But the music is kind of your thing, huh?
Music. Yeah, it's such a love of us. If we don't perform or sing together in a while, we kind of get a little depressed inside. You know, it's our way to express ourselves and to release the energy that we need to the universe.
Well, let me tell you something. The chat room was weighing in already. Just say, want to say hello to the ladies.
Hello.
They say people are saying how lovely they are. Yes, they are.
Yes, very much.
Yes,
so.
they are. And then again, as the website testifies, now we have a chance to showcase some things because they have a music page, they have video page.
Yep. And one of the videos they sent me, unfortunately, you don't have to go read the email because there's a password to it.
Oh.
So when you get to this particular video, we can't say it out loud, of course.
Okay, so what do you want? So while I'm pulling that up,
let me say
tell
this.
me what do you want to show now? We can play some music. We can also
show video.
Show the videos from the site.
Okay, so the first video that we would like you to see is called Let Clay Be Clay. It's an independent film that premiered at the Pan-African Film Festival back in February here in LA. And it's an independent film filmed by Daryl McCain. And it's a really good film. It's based on a true story about a young girl around 15 years old who was raped and murdered. And her killer was convicted about 15 years later after her murder? Somewhere around there.
Yeah, it's a really touching film, and it's the first film that I personally was featured in, and I really had a great time doing it. And we knew the director, so it just meshed as far as the chemistry on set. And he really wanted to tell a story about to catch these abusers and killers of young women and men, and especially in our inner city. So he had a real passion for it, and he was we filmed it over maybe 2 years or so. You know, different things, you know, going on those 2 years trying to, you know, shoot an independent film. It's not easy, but it finally premiered at the Pan-African Film Festival here in LA with great reviews. This past Sunday, the 21st, it also played in Atlanta at their Pan-African Film Festival. And it should be playing in Philadelphia as well, which is great because that's kind of like our stumping ground.
Oh.
So we would love that to do well there as well.
Now, wait a minute. When you say stomping ground, are you telling me that you guys are Philadelphia natives?
Well, we're actually born and raised in Jersey, which is South Jersey, about a half hour outside of Philly. But it's still Philly. Our dad was born and raised in Philly, so we have a great connection there.
And we're so close to Philly that we get off Philadelphia sports.
Yeah.
So people think, like when we say, we like the Sixers, we like the Eagles. Well, how come you don't like the Nets when they played in New Jersey? We're like, we don't like the Nets.
That's where the Hensleys are from. That's where my family is from. Philadelphia.
Yeah,
my dad's whole side. Yeah.
Wawa's, Tasty Cakes, Large Chips.
Tasty Cakes, man, it's been a while. Hoagies, cheesesteaks.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm trying to show the first video now. I have the password, but for the login, I need an email address.
I guess you can put any.
I can put any email address?
Good.
Okay.
Very good.
So we're going to see if we can get in here.
So all this time, I thought they were LA natives. So that leads me to this question. Let's see, how long you been out here in LA?
10 years.
What do you think about the people here in LA?
Well, at first it was a little different because coming from a small city, you know, we never grew up in a big city, so it was a little different with the people and the business side of it. But since we've been here for a while, it's okay. You know, it's a lot better.
Yeah, it kind of grows me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
you love the sunshine. You love the weather. Definitely the weather. You can't beat the weather.
And you could tell you guys are really not what they call native LA, because I ran into them. Well, they was checking out, I guess it's like fashion show. And you could tell, they said, we're going to just sit right in the back. You guys are dressed really nice. And I said, man, why are they over here? I was going like, I need to go over to the Pan-African thing. I wasn't even planning to go over there. So I ran into you guys by accident.
Wow. Nice.
But when I saw you, I said, there's twins here. They look very nice. Why are they watching these people? So your whole reason for being there was for the Pan African Film Festival. You were just killing time, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
And that's why I couldn't figure
We
out.
actually walked in that fashion show. Like we did one outfit, one or two outfits.
Yeah, two outfits.
Was that the outfit you were wearing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why.
Yep.
See, and I didn't get to get into that question. I was so busy trying to do what they call the craziness of the red carpet, and then covering. And I remember what you told me about Let Clay Be Clay. And I said I was going to ask the question. It said, because of the nature of the story, and it is one that, I mean, wow, when you have to play that role, did you find that you were gravitated to you because of that, because of what it was about, or it was
Yeah.
just an acting opportunity?
No, definitely I felt for it. Especially being young and being black and now living in LA, there's so much going on. So something like that can happen to anybody. So I just felt that role, just being a young black girl, and
Wow.
and something tragic like that happening, and no one's really being on the case and trying to get it done until years and years later. The mother really had to fight to get the investigation opened again and all that. So I mean, especially with the whole Trayvon Martin thing going on, it just worked so well.
Very good. Very good.
Well, we're having trouble with permissions in the other one.
Okay.
It's not, but we can show that we are at the website here,
Okay.
and there's the Got Milk videos here.
They want to show that as
So
well.
let's try showing that one maybe.
I need to go in and get my
Oh,
milk.
that's actually one of
Actually,
our
one of our
original songs.
songs.
You have to click on the Got Milk link, but you can play that one too. That's one of our songs.
Oh, I
Oh,
like
cool.
that.
Let's do that.
This one is called She's Not Bad.
I see a little girl on the corner selling a precious puppy. She doesn't think twice. Oh, that week so nice. Her family not by her side. She has no one to guide her. So, is it do or die? Do or die? She's not thinking right. No, 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 no. She's not bad. She's not bad. She doesn't know where she's headed. Where she's headed. Sex for the honey, even for her honey, left her for trash. Her mind is somewhere else, thinking that there's no better way. Well, now there's a better way for a brand new day. Hold your head up, it's gonna be okay. She's not bad.
Wow.
She's not bad. She's not bad. She doesn't know where she's headed. Where she's headed. Sex for the money. Sex for the money.
Wow.
She's not bad.
How about that, chat room? The Millen sisters.
She's not bad.
I wasn't ready for quite that much woman. That's what shocked me. Soulful. You don't think young folks have lived long enough to sing with that much soul? Yeah, everybody, the Millen sisters. Man, that's what I'm saying. I'm serious. And I told the girls, I said, it's not that I try to neglect things. It's just that when you do the interviews, it is so much. If you leave certain stuff out, it doesn't feel rehearsed, and so you get to kind of do it. So I definitely like to listen to all the music stuff live and on the air. I'm funny about that. And that really, I don't know about you guys, but that shocked me. It wasn't what I was expecting. The soul, the depth. I know you guys know. You probably. I'm not the first man you did that to. Where they like sort of shocked. Wow.
I know.
A lot of soul.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, do you both sing lead? You trade off lead, or the way you do that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do.
And is that a song you wrote?
Yes, it
that's
is.
the song we wrote.
Now, how did you come about? How did that writing come to be?
That particular song, I remember around that time that we wrote it. We used to watch Forensic Files, things like that, and we used to see a lot of young people, especially young females,
Okay.
being raped and murdered and things like that. So
prostitution.
it just came
Wow.
up about around that time, and with the subject as well.
Wow. And how about how did you approach, now when you guys write, now, because I always ask this of writers anyway, because a single writer is one thing. When you write together with someone, it's another thing. So how do you guys do it? Do you just start singing things, or do someone just start coming with lyrics, or how does it work?
I usually come up like with maybe a hook and a melody, and I let her know, and I'm like, oh, hey Sabrina, listen to this, and she may give her input, and we just kind of collaborate, like Holland and Dozer Holland used to do in Motown.
And so you record, what is the technique? You record those things?
Yeah, we record it,
Yeah.
or I record it on my phone or something like that, or write down the lyrics and let her know, and then we just kind of come together.
Now, how about the music production here on that track? How was that accomplished?
Well, we actually worked with the production company at the time, and we just started to record some songs and stuff like that with them. We wanted to get something on the internet, so
Wow.
it just came naturally.
Wow, that was really nice. Once again, the Millen sisters. Now, is there another track we can play
Oh, yes.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, that
right next to it?
Yeah, right
This next one?
Oh, that's a live performance.
Okay,
It's
well,
not
I'll
a-
do whatever you want. Or play this one?
Play that one, yeah.
Play this one first. And then we're following the ladies here today, y'all.
Why did you lie to me? You said
Oh, wait, is that the buffer?
that you cared for me. What I do to make it wrong? You played me all along and tell me how long. Tell me, baby, should I belong to you, baby? I think I leave here today. Never look back on yesterday.
Wow, everybody.
Wow.
Nick, let's read some of those chat room
I know.
comments.
Wow, it's like-
OMG.
I'm telling you. I know it's killing me, man, because the voice doesn't match. How can
That's
I
how
say
they
it?
got me.
And I got to say, be respectful here. The
Yeah.
voice doesn't match the look. If I was in the room with the guys, I would describe it a little bit different. But it's okay. It's all right. It's okay. But no, they're saying, wow, it's like taking them back to the slow jams of the 70s, real soul. Of course, Sang God, OMG, OMG, Smooth, Philly in the house, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's cool.
Now, what about these live performance videos? These look kind of tempting. Is this
yeah,
something we can show too?
Yeah. Keep going.
Which
Push
one?
that arrow.
This one?
Oh yeah, push that. Yeah,
That's
that
the
was.
one?
Yeah, we're doing Tina Turner there.
Ah, everybody.
Oh, you're waiting for this one, aren't you? Okay.
So we get we have this issue with the buffer playing off the internet, but we'll just bear with it.
Listen to the story.
Oh yeah.
Working for the man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleep. And I was worried about the way that things might have been. Big wheel keep on turning. Oh, the binary keeps on burning.
On you again. Big wig.
Let me just put that one on.
Keep on turning. Oh, the primary keep on burning. It's rolling, rolling, yeah. Rolling on the river. It's rolling, rolling, yeah. Rolling on the
Yeah, this is about some dancing. And the heels too.
High 5 inches.
That's the buffer. Oh, legs, lady, legs. You got the legs. I mean, you play Tina Turner, you know. Come on, man. Come on, Buffer.
We have to shrink the window.
Well, you know, this was not.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, the Millen sisters. That's right. Channeling Tina Turner. Wow. Yeah. All right. Look at those legs. You know, got to give it up. I mean, you've got to give that up. Wow. Got to give that up.
Wow.
Man, you know, it's amazing because they move so well in those heels. And Tina Turner, you know, she's going to go down in history as probably one of the best moving in those heels.
Sure.
And her dancers, right? When you see it, it's still hard to believe that they were doing all that in those
and
heels.
singing at the same time.
And you, so you guys did that was a wonderful,
Thank you.
wonderful,
That's like, to me, to sing that song is just, it's a concert by itself. Because I just to pick that, because the energy, when you come off of that, when you have a song like that, you're not following it up with another energetic song.
No, I don't think that song is like a workout.
Who made you select the song, or who's the one that decided?
That was a film festival, and the producers and directors of the show wanted us to do that song and wear that wig and that dress and everything. It was fun though.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, good. Wow.
So what now, ladies? What's what's in store?
We're putting together our own live band to go out on the road and perform at some clubs and around LA, and hopefully maybe even some casinos.
Yeah.
Do some like live tributes to some old groups we like and mix it up with some of our originals. So we're looking
You
forward
know,
to doing that.
Wow.
That sounds wonderful. You know, doesn't that sound like a reality show
Yeah.
waiting to happen?
Yeah.
No, because we actually have, and maybe I'll show one at the transition. We have gone out and encouraged artists to do live rehearsal videos, and we actually were privy to Tina Marie before she passed. We did a whole series of live videos from her rehearsals that are now out there on YouTube and getting big numbers, and also for Phil Perry.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's just amazing.
Story.
It's always something to think about in terms of that reality.
Yeah.
Fans
Definitely.
love to see it. Well, everybody take a look again at the site, themillensisters.com. That'll make it easy. You can find out more information about the ladies and what they're doing. They have, again, their bio. They got all their current news. How's social media working out for you guys?
Great.
It's great. You just have to like keep on it,
Yeah.
you know. It's like, oh, I gotta make a Facebook post.
Yeah, let me ask you something. Now, you guys always have songs and projects in development, right? Always. And you're swinging from actress to music, and now music to live and touring. Is there any like teaser song that you'd like to just give us a little taste of? Just something with a little vocal inflection, you know, a little something, something.
Okay.
Uh-oh, get ready, guys.
Baby, I thought about me and you without a doubt. I thought our love would never end. The result it was surprising. Saying, tell me how long. Well, now should I belong to you, baby? I think I'll leave here today. Never look back on yesterday. Well, baby, baby.
Wow. No Milli Vanilli in there. Wow. That was impressive.
What I love about it is too, and I know you guys or ladies hear it all the time. You're extremely professional. You come prepared. That was about the fastest time. We always do this. We always say the real singers will snap at a moment and go, "Okay, let's do this." And I counted like 3, 4. Mario didn't even have time to go to the board.
No.
He's already gone.
And they didn't need any help from me anyway. I was going to throw a little reverb or something. They didn't need any help. They don't need they don't have to.
It's not necessary, is it?
No, not at all. You know, and again, it's wonderful when you see the look, the celebration of old school, and the package, the hair, so authentic. You guys, some of these photos, I'm like, wow.
Right. And
I mean,
you fall in a trap. I know a trap I fell in, and I didn't know this, and I'm not going to ask. You never ask. But you guys look like you're 17 or 18. And we know that's not the case. We know. But you're pulling it off what they want.
and it's messing with my head.
I'm sitting
No, because you don't know what to say. I
can't measure it.
I have to watch myself. I don't.
You don't know. You're going like, okay, driver's license. Everything. You just and you don't. Mario, I hate to, well, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it alone. Because I think mystery is always good, and they are mystery.
Is.
Yeah,
It's a mystery.
we'll leave it to
As long as it's legal.
That's right.
Well, you know, and it's captured so well through the art of the photography, which is so well featured at the site.
Yeah.
And again, the accumulation of the videos and the presence, I must admit, I am very much impressed. Everybody, the Millen Sisters. Where can they find you now?
At themillensisters.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at Millen Sisters and like us on Facebook at the Millen Sisters. And we'll be coming to a venue near you.
Wow.
The jump. I actually believe there's a changing of the guard. If I'm gonna guess this. actress, now moving towards singing, performing more. We'll have to do a part 2 when we get into really the lessons of being an actress, that industry, the whole thing, so much that you have done. You know, I read your Wikipedia page. You don't think I do that. Yeah, it's a lot. And music is no joke. In LA, touring.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm pretty sure once you start, thinking about jumping off back east or starting here.
Probably start here. It's a little bit easier to do it since we're already stationed here. But man, we would love to go back to Jersey and Philly, New York.
They love you.
Yeah, because it's so much more musical, I think, out there.
Yep.
With the music and soul and independent artists. Out here, it's great for the TV and film and the mixture of both.
No music scene like you would expect, isn't it? I've complained about that. Not even, you would think there'd be more set venues.
Right.
Where you can go see live performances. Yeah, we regret that too. Wish there was something right here in Leimert Park.
Yeah,
there should be.
Right, where we could actually go see some, have a coffee and a donut or something.
A donut. You have to
Some
go
hot
eat.
wings.
You have to go to donuts.
I'm just saying,
They don't eat donuts.
Why can't I get what I want
They
in
don't
Leimert?
eat
I
donuts.
eat donuts. I want to watch the Millen sisters and have some potato skin.
Notice, okay, compare their shape. Now compare his shape.
Well, that's why they're not eating that. That's why. Come and check them out. We will be looking for them. Let us know whenever
Okay,
you want us to
definitely.
show something, or we would love to at least be known as supporters of the Millen sisters.
Oh, definitely.
Thank you.
What you are and what you do, it's very easy to embrace that, ladies. It's wonderful voice. I'm still stunned by how real the vocal power that you have, how real it is. So thank you once again, everybody.
Thank you.
Millen sisters.